Hey guys, well it is Saturday, August 28th. I am back working on the green weenie and doing the sanding thing today. A little therapy sanding. Last time you were out, I was working on the fender. I got the fender taken care of, or at least a lot of it, have just a little bit left. And then I'm gonna keep working since I know that green is under all of it, or at least most of it. I'm gonna keep going here on the door. You can see here, just have to slowly take my time, and then it reveals the teal green underneath. I was watching a video on YouTube from Artfully Rogue. I'll put the link down below. And he used copper sulfate from Zepp Rootkill, which was really cool, on sheet metal. And it changed it to copper, which was really cool. So I think some of the areas like this here, I will use the copper sulfate and make it look like copper, and then the other ones I will use the, I believe it's VHT rust converter on, and then we'll get that nice suede look on it. I should be getting some of that rust converter at the beginning of next month, and then I'll also get some of the Zepp Rootkill as well. What I want to do, I mean, it's still for sale, so while I'm waiting for it to sell, I'm just going to keep working on it. I really love the patina, and I know there seems to be people on both sides of this one, but I personally really like the patina and the high gloss clear coat over the top. I think it really has a really neat artful feel to it when it's shiny and not just armor all, but shot with a clear coat and sealing everything underneath. So I might end up doing that to it to seal the copper in, or the copper look in, and also everything else. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know as I continue on this guy throughout the day, and pop you in and show you where I am as I move forward. Thanks. See you in the next video. I know in the last video I was talking about clear coat, shiny clear coat versus matte versus, and I said armor all. What I meant was turtle wax, so brain fart there. But yeah, I really like the shining look of a clear coat, of the real high gloss clear coat sanded down. Looks really nice. I know everybody has their own feelings. Some people really like the matte, and some people like just the way it is, and then put the turtle wax over it, or any kind of wax over the top. But yeah, so I don't know, we'll see as things move forward. Maybe I'll sell it before then, so we'll see. Okay, so this is what I've been able to reveal thus far. This is before I start wet sanding. So hit it with, I don't even remember which grit it was, but this guy right here, I think it's 220. And I was able to get all of the old primer off. There were two different coats of primer. There was a gray primer on it, and then also there was a rust color brown primer. This that you're looking at right here, this rust, is actually from the factory, so it's underneath. You can see there's two different, oops, right here. There's two different coats, and then this is the bare metal, and then this was, must have been the coat they put down first, and then a sealer coat, I guess, and then the green was the last coat they put on. So I'll show you guys real quick kind of what I've got done here today. So I was hoping there'd be more green in this area right here. However, there wasn't. I remember there used to be a sign, a magnetic sign my father had. We owned a lawnmower and chainsaw shop. On his days off from the fire department, he'd run that, and used to say air-cooled engine works on the side of the truck. I don't know if they might have painted it at one time on or what. But either way, right here, anywhere you see the shiny metal, I'm going to go over it with that copper and try to change all of these silver areas, or bare metal areas, into a copper. So I think that's going to look really cool. I think it's going to give it a lot of depth. You have this copper in these areas, and then when the whole thing is clear coated, I think it's going to be beautiful. And unless someone buys it in the meantime, so just having fun. So now I'm going to start wet sanding. I'm going to hit it with 400 and then 2000 wet sanding, and then I'm going to be done and move on to another part. Okay, it is 5 o'clock quitting time. So this is what I got done today. I was hoping that there would be a lot more of the green under the door here, but there wasn't as much. But like I said in the last video, I think with the copper in these areas, right up in here, around the door. It's going to look really nice. And, you know, copper showing through here. There was some Bondo down here, but the metal, it was just to take up the space of where we had some dents. So I took that down to bare metal, and I'll up shooting this with the VHT. It turned out pretty nice. I was able to get as much as I could off, maintained and saved just about all of the green that I could that was there. And then I also finished up part of the hood. I started getting these gill slats done. I finished this guy right here, and then I've got to take the horn off and finish this one tomorrow and this one. The fender is doing good. I don't know if I'm going to do the copper on this right here, or if I'm going to do, I think I'm probably going to do the VHT so that it looks very similar to this right here. I don't know if the camera really gives this justice, but it's a brown. To me, it kind of looks like suede. It just, you know, it has little yellows in here and then darker browns, and I really like the way that rust inhibitor looks once it's dried. So I think I'll probably shoot that. Here's some of it right here and what it will look like. So this will be kind of that brown color, and then I know I'm going to put the rust, oh, not the rust, I'm sorry, the copper is going to be on the hood. It'll look really nice. And I was talking to my dad, and he told me that this whole top, this is the radiator out of one of the big trucks. And he said that this whole radiator, the whole top of it is brass. So I'll probably take whatever paint is off of this and just shine up the brass so it looks nice and pretty. Oh, what else did I do today? Oh, I took my little pneumatic sander out and sanded all of this area. There was a lot of Bondo on here. Wasn't because there were holes, just because the metal just is really dented, or at least dented, not bad. I mean, it's not like it's caved in or anything, right? So just took that down, made sure that anything looks like this part, tried to drill the hole there to do a slide hammer pull on it, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it. That's part of the character. So and it's a solid truck, still through and through. This area right down here on the bottom does have some rust right down there, but I've mentioned in previous videos that I have from Vintage Ford in Sacramento. I bought this whole piece that replaces this right here. I don't think I have this portion over here, so if someone purchases him, then they can buy and put that piece on. I might or might not put the bottom piece on here. I'm trying to figure that out, see if I want to weld that on or not. Yeah, so I'm done. I'm tired. That's the end of the day. I've still got some work on the cab to do, the rest of the door, and this guy right here. I think the door, what I'll do is when I put the copper on, I'm going to take the door off, set it down on a flat surface so that I can paint it on, and then I can wash it off, and might hit Summit up and buy some clear so I can shoot it with clear. That's done. Still debating on if I want to sand the interior down. I might just leave it yellow so that it looks yellow inside and everything else is green and patina and yeah, Mother Nature and sanding and everything else. So I think it's going to be unique, and it's definitely, I think it's going to look really cool. That's kind of a look. Can you see the shine of the bare metal there that I think the copper is going to give? So I think it's going to be pretty cool. All right, that's it for today. We'll see you guys next time.